Hey guys, I'm just Preet and I'm back with another video. This time we will be replacing thermal paste of our HP Pavilion Gaming 15 laptop. And yeah, I know I have been away for a while now, but I'm trying to be regular now. So this is my first video after it's like 2 years since I haven't uploaded any video. But anyways, that's not the topic of today's video. So in this video we'll be focusing on how to open the laptop, how to clean out the previous thermal paste and apply the new one to get better temps basically, because my laptop is like 4 years old and I guess it's time to change the thermal paste of this beast. For this you will need a screwdriver with a Phillips head, a thermal paste preferably of a good brand, some isopropyl alcohol and some Q-tips. So without any further ado, let's open this puppy up and change the thermal paste. So guys, this is my laptop from the back side, and first of all we will be unscrewing the screws on the bottom of the laptop. For this we will need Phillips head screwdriver, as there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 screws. So we'll start by unscrewing the long screws. So basically there are 4 screws on the top which are long in size, and then there are 3 shorter screws. So you should keep track of those screws where each screw is going. Okay, so we'll just unscrew all these screws. Let me unscrew this and I will be back. Okay, so guys, I have unscrewed all the screws from the bottom. Now let's open the laptop. There are basically clips holding the plastic back to the laptop, and we'll just gently open it using our nails, or basically if you have any credit card or thin plastic sheet you can also try using that. But since I've already opened it quite a few times, so the clips have become loose, so it becomes easy to open it. Okay, and now before we touch any component on this laptop, we need to make sure we disconnect the battery by pulling this connector out of the way. So basically there is no power in the laptop right now, and this is the SSD, this is RAM here, it's 8 GB RAM only. This is CPU, this is GPU, and this heatsink is basically taking the heat from CPU and GPU, and these fans are pushing the hot air out from the laptop. This is the hard disk. So we need to change the thermal paste of graphic card and CPU. For that we'll just unscrew these screws, but remember one thing: when you are unscrewing these screws, you need to make sure that you follow diagonal pattern, that you unscrew all these screws in the diagonal pattern, because there's tension on the CPU and GPU. You don't want to basically apply uneven pressure on the CPU and GPU chips. So let's start. First we'll unscrew the GPU. I'm not loosening it fully right now, I'm just making sure that the screws are a bit loose. Okay, now I'll come to CPU as well. I'll just do the same thing, not fully unscrewing the screws but making sure that they are started. Okay, now I'll fully unscrew the screws, making sure to follow the diagonal pattern. Now the heat pipes are free. Now we should be able to lift these heat pipes away from the laptop. As you can see, there's this old thermal paste which we'll be cleaning, and there's thermal paste on the CPU and graphic card chips as well. So for the next step, we'll be needing isopropyl alcohol and some Q-tips. I'll just keep it here. Let me bring those things and I'll be back. So I have brought some Q-tips and some isopropyl alcohol. Now we'll just take one Q-tip, dip it in the isopropyl alcohol, and start cleaning the graphic card chip. The thermal paste might be crusty, so we'll need to gently clean everything. The reason why we are using isopropyl alcohol is because the isopropyl alcohol gets evaporated pretty quickly and it leaves no residue, and it's a good cleaning agent as well. We need to make sure that we are cleaning it as clean as possible. We don't want to leave any old thermal paste on this chip, and we'll do the same thing with this as well. Let me just clean it and I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so guys, I have completely cleaned the graphic card and the CPU, as well as I have cleaned the copper heat pipes, and now it is time to apply the new thermal paste. We'll just take the thermal paste and just apply a little amount on both the chips. As you can see, I'll show it to you. Same for the graphic card as well. You don't need to apply much, but it's okay if you do a little over. It will get pressed down evenly, so you don't need to worry about anything. And once you apply the thermal paste, you just need to place the heat pipes down gently, and you can just let it rest there, and you can start screwing the screws back in the diagonal pattern. Remember, I won't be fully tightening the screw just yet, because remember, you need to apply uniform pressure on all the corners. Here I'm following the diagonal pattern, remember. And as for my gaming reviews on this laptop, those videos are back too. The next video I will be uploading is GTA San Andreas definitive edition on this laptop, so please make sure to subscribe the channel if you want to watch that type of videos. Now the screws are in place. We'll just start tightening the screws. And in case your fans are dirty, you can also clean those while you are in the laptop. I'll just place it back here. The tape is there. Making sure that all screws are in place and they are firm. Now that is done, you can just clean anything that you'd like to clean here. Like here's some isopropyl alcohol that I accidentally dropped. You can just clean it, clean anything that you wish to, and then we'll just reconnect the battery. And we'll put the back cover on. And what I would suggest is that you should try turning on the laptop before putting these screws back. So in case there's something wrong with the laptop, you can just check it out while you haven't screwed the screws in. But since I have already checked that my laptop is working fine, I will be screwing these screws back. 1, 2. Remember, the long ones go here and the short ones go here. Now let me just skip this part and I'll meet you once I boot the laptop. So now guys, I have booted into the Windows, and let me just check the temperatures by opening hardware info. So as you guys saw, the process of applying the new thermopaste is pretty simple and straightforward. Anyone can do it in my opinion, and you don't need to pay someone else to do this job. You should be able to do this at your home. You just need a screwdriver, some isopropyl alcohol and some q-tips, and you will be able to do this as well. So as you can see, it's 50 degrees for the CPU right now, 49 47 degrees, because it's Delhi and the weather is like very hot right now, so that is expectable. And as for GPU, it's at 47 degrees and 45 degrees for the NVIDIA GPU. So guys, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this kind of stuff, and if you did, please make sure to like, subscribe and share this video if you found this video informative, and stay tuned because there's much more that is coming on this channel. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.